Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Stop.
On a day marked by ambition and tragedy, JP Auclair, age 37, and Andreas Fransson, 31, embarked on a journey that would etch their names into the annals of mountaineering history, albeit with a somber note. It was Monday, September 29th, at approximately 12:30 p.m. local time, when these two premier professional skiers set their sights on conquering a daunting challenge within the rugged terrains of the Patagonian Andes. Their objective was Cerro San Lorenzo, a majestic 12,158-foot peak that stands as a sentinel on the border of Argentina and Chile, a testament to nature's grandeur and its inherent perils. The task at hand was no small feat. They aimed to ascend and subsequently ski down a narrow, perilously steep couloir with inclines ranging from 50 to 55 degrees, cutting a swath through approximately 3,000 feet of the mountain's north face. This venture was not just another ski run. It was poised to be the crowning achievement of their 2-week expedition in Patagonia, a journey into the very heart of wilderness and adventure. Guided by their expertise and driven by their passion for skiing, Auclair and Fransson commenced their ascent, fully aware of the challenges and dangers that lay ahead. The couloir, a natural chute carved into the mountain's facade, promised an exhilarating descent, yet it also harbored the unpredictable fury of nature. As they made their way up, reaching approximately 2/3 of the ascent, their endeavor took a catastrophic turn. High above them, without warning, an avalanche was triggered. The massive slide of snow, a relentless force of nature, descended upon them with overwhelming speed and power, sweeping them down the couloir in its icy grasp. The avalanche's momentum was unyielding, dragging them over 2,300 feet down the mountain and casting them onto the heavily crevassed glacier below. This harrowing event was not unnoticed. 4 miles away, on a ridge north of the couloir, filmmaker Bjarne Salen and photographer Daniel Ronnback were entrenched, capturing the skiers' journey for a new project aptly named Apogee. From their vantage point, they bore witness to the avalanche's fury as it enveloped Auclair and Fransson, a stark reminder of the thin line between triumph and tragedy in the face of nature's unpredictability. The couloir, while a formidable challenge, was within the realm of the possible for such experienced ski mountaineers as Auclair and Fransson. Yet, as Miles Smart, an American guide and close friend of Fransson, noted, the terrain's nature held an inherent risk. The couloir fed into a vast, steep face that stretched upwards toward the summit, a terrain prone to avalanches given the right conditions. "There's a fair bit of steep terrain that can hold snow high on the line," Smart reflected. It was this very unpredictability, a natural slide of snow from above, that led to the tragic turn of events. This account serves not only as a testament to the spirit of adventure that drove JP Auclair and Andreas Fransson, but also as a somber reminder of the risks inherent in pushing the boundaries of human endurance and nature's unpredictability. Their story, while ending in tragedy, continues to inspire and caution those who follow in their footsteps, seeking the thrill of the mountains and the beauty of the wild. Their friends, filmmaker Bjarne Salen and photographer Daniel Ronnback, positioned miles away, found themselves as the initial bearers of hope in the face of mounting despair. As the stark reality set in, with their attempts at radio communication meeting only the unyielding silence of the void, Salen and Ronnback were confronted with the immense isolation of their location. Situated 2 days by foot from the nearest semblance of civilization in Cochrane, Chile, their options were limited, their resources stretched thin. It was under these dire circumstances that Salen, with a resolve forged in urgency, turned to the only link they had with the world beyond the mountains: his satellite phone. The first call Salen made was to Miles Smart, the designated emergency contact and a figure of pivotal importance in the mountain guiding community, based in Chamonix. The message left on Smart's voicemail at 12:35 p.m. was one fraught with gravity, a clear signal that immediate action was required. Smart, recalling the call, noted the unmistakable tone of urgency in Salen's voice, a call to arms in the face of adversity. Understanding the magnitude of the situation, Salen reached out next to Per As, the former technical director of the Swedish Mountain Guide Association, and to Rolando Garibotti, a climber whose name is synonymous with Patagonian expeditions. Garibotti, known for his pioneering ascents and his scholarly contributions to the understanding of the region's geography, was not just a climber but a lifeline. His proficiency in Spanish and his intricate network of contacts throughout the region positioned him as an invaluable asset to the rescue effort. Further bolstering their ranks was Stefan Palm, a guide from Servoz, France, with expertise in heli-skiing operations in Chile. Palm's connections within the local community and his knowledge of the terrain were crucial elements in orchestrating a response to the crisis. The assembly of this team, each member a titan in the realm of mountain rescue and expeditions, marked the beginning of a concerted effort to breach the isolation imposed by the unforgiving landscape. However, the challenges they faced were manifold. Salen and Ronnback, the closest to the incident site, were still a daunting 4 hours from the base of the couloir. The weather, ever capricious, had begun to warm, loosening the precarious grip of snow on the mountain slopes and triggering smaller avalanches. The terrain itself was a labyrinth of dangers, from its complex topography to the hidden maws of crevasses lying in wait. This narrative, set against the backdrop of one of the planet's most desolate and inhospitable corners, is a testament to the lengths to which individuals will go in the hope of saving their fellow adventurers. It's a story of desperation, of action taken against overwhelming odds, and of the indomitable spirit of the mountain community in the face of the unfathomable. In the face of the tragedy that struck on Cerro San Lorenzo, the swift and coordinated response of Bjarne Salen, Daniel Ronnback, and a team of elite mountain professionals underscores the profound sense of community and solidarity among those who challenge the mountains. Faced with the disappearance of their friends, JP Auclair and Andreas Fransson, under an avalanche's merciless force, the decision on how to proceed was critical. Miles Smart, reflecting on the precarious situation, the advancing time of day, and the limited equipment available to Salen and Ronnback, counseled prudence. The risks of further exposure to the treacherous conditions were too great. The collective wisdom of the group, rooted in vast experience and respect for the mountain's unpredictability, led to the advice for Salen and Ronnback to hold their position, prioritizing safety above all. The urgency of the situation propelled Palm, as Smart and Garibaldi to notify Chilean authorities and organize a helicopter for rescue. Despite their efforts, logistical challenges meant aerial assistance couldn't be dispatched until the following morning. Nonetheless, within just half an hour of the avalanche, a ground rescue operation was set into motion, demonstrating the responders' determination and efficiency. Salen and Ronnback were advised to descend to the Tony Rohrer hut, a sanctuary in the vast wilderness, where they rendezvoused with the rescue team. Among the rescuers was Armando Montero, a seasoned guide and mountaineer, who, in a stroke of serendipity, was available to assist due to Garibaldi's timely call. The following morning, as Montero surveyed the site from a helicopter unable to land due to adverse conditions, the grim reality became clear. Auclair and Fransson had not survived. The loss of JP Auclair and Andreas Fransson reverberated deeply within the ski community and beyond, marking a moment of collective mourning for two lives that had soared so high and ventured so far. JP Auclair, in particular, left behind a legacy that transformed the very fabric of skiing. His pioneering spirit and innovative mind helped birth freeskiing, a discipline that broke free from the confines of traditional mogul skiing to embrace the boundless creativity and freedom of the snowboard parks. The introduction of the twin-tip ski by Auclair and his peers from the new Canadian Air Force revolutionized skiing, allowing for a new era of aerial maneuvers and stylistic expression on the slopes. Auclair's impact extended beyond his athletic achievements. His work with Sherpas Cinema and his founding of the ski company Armada underscored his visionary approach to the sport and the culture surrounding it. His segment in the film All.I.Can not only showcased his incredible skill and creativity, but also touched millions of viewers, becoming an iconic piece of ski cinema. Recognized as one of National Geographic's Adventurers of the Year in 2014, Auclair's influence was acknowledged at the highest levels. Mike Douglas, the godfather of freeskiing and a close friend of Auclair, captured the essence of JP's impact, noting his brilliance, creativity, and influence as unparalleled in the world of action sports. Beyond his professional accolades, Auclair's character, his humility, kindness, and commitment to community through his nonprofit Alpine Initiatives embodied the spirit of a true pioneer, not only in skiing but in life. The legacy of JP Auclair and Andreas Fransson, marked by their adventurous spirit, innovation, and camaraderie, continues to inspire those who seek to push the boundaries of what is possible, both on the mountains and in the hearts of those who knew them or have been touched by their story.